in America, the Electoral College is the one who decides who the president is, but nobody really understands that. It's not you who votes that makes them president. It's the Electoral College. It was definitely worse in the past. It's way better right now. The racism is still real. Institutional racism is still real. However, it's more because of the internet, because of these smartphones, because of these cameras. People are becoming more accountable. So it's like it's getting harder and harder to cover things up.
Kindly comment on this topic. Kindly engage with us. We need to hear your input because we're all about building Africa and building Africans and, reconnecting the Africans in the diaspora with the Africans here. Yeah. And we are all about spreading love and humanity. Yeah.
One love.
Much love. Much love.
I'll go for your diversion. In Uganda, diversion is a very powerful word.
Much love. One
diversion
love.
is a very powerful word in Uganda.
Okay.
So whatever happens is a diversion. Whatever happens this time around you'll be talking politics and next thing some guys.
Somebody. I like this Nigerian guy who came here. Wizkid, and it was all I need is one love.
I'll play the clip, man.
So one love.
So this is Donald.
Elected, I will cancel Biden's artificial intelligence executive order and ban the use of AI to censor the speech of American citizens on day one. All of these Biden attacks on democracy and freedom are happening because the radical left Democrats know that in a fair fight, they're going to lose in a landslide. I mean, think of it. All of the things they do. Who would ever vote for any of these policies? Open borders, mental institutions pouring into our country. Under the Trump administration, we built the greatest economy in the history of the world. There's never been an economy like we had. With soaring incomes, rising wages, and household net worth hitting the highest level ever recorded, by far greater than now and by far greater than at any other time. When I was your president, the 30-year mortgage rate reached an all-time low of 2. When I'm reelected,
that was also capped. That was because of Obama. But whatever. Every president that comes up, the whatever the president did before them, they're gonna see it like in that time, and they always try to take the credit. But it's from the president before, because the policies take a while to go into effect. But go ahead, bro.
You see what I'm just wondering. Kings and queens, this is exactly what I was talking about. We are kings and queens, and today we have
maniac.
Really, you really just need to read that name. In Africa, we call
name.
water. So you say water.
Water.
So
in Africa, it is water, but we jack in a British accent.
We are here with maniac, all the way from Florida. You know what I mean? Miami. Yeah.
Broward County to be exact, but you know what I'm saying? I know y'all only know Miami, so.
Yeah, man. So in Africa here, where we are, he's like, wow, this place is really cool, man. You don't need any air conditioning. It's just like Miami. I feel more at home when I'm here. That's why I really like staying in Africa. Mostly Uganda, you know what I mean?
You know the vibes.
Sahara. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Uganda, around the Lake Victoria, he's not eating any fish. This is what they call the Nile Patch. But anyway, let's go back to the sport.
I've eaten fish, but not that fish from the Nile Patch.
Nile Patch is the big fish, bigger than you, bro. It's a shark, but okay. I don't want to market Uganda today. I'm just saying, the United States had problems, or was it better in the past?
Oh no, it was definitely worse in the past. It's way better right now. The racism is still real. Institutional racism is still real. However, it's more because of the internet, because of these smartphones, because of these cameras. People are becoming more accountable. So it's like it's getting harder and harder to cover things up.
But do you know actually security cameras were invented by a black person?
So was the traffic light.
Yeah, and the refrigerating whatever.
I think
street cleaning cars.
I think peanut butter was too by black men. Yeah, but there's a lot. There's a lot of things that was invented by black people.
That's why if they're to come back to to Africa, I think there's a lot more.
A lot of the highways were designed. Some of the highways were designed by black architects. Like not necessarily all of them, but they had their hands on them.
And
you
the
know
music too, bro.
Of course, the music is
And
us,
one of
man. That's the feeling.
inventors right now, coming up with a new style.
You know the vibes.
This gentleman's coming up with a new fuse of real Jamaican with African accent. Typical, the new one.
And hip hop, baby, and hip hop.
onwards,
You know
yeah.
the vibes.
Maniac is about to drop his new hits right now. Just hit up his social handles to check the latest hits and everything. Coming
Yes,
soon, yeah.
maniacmain.com,
big
maniacmain.com.
time,
You could check me out. Just type in maniacmain.com. You can find all my handles there. You can find me on all platforms under Maniac Main. It's very simple. The only thing that's different is Twitter or X. I think you
Yeah.
find me under Main Young.
Yeah, and let me ask you something. Why is it the black community not politically diverse in the US? I mean, why can't they really
What like
come up with something?
like fight each other? You mean?
Yeah, no, not fight each other. Why can't they really come up unified like how they unify against racism? Sorry, I used the right words. English.
Well, you see, when it comes down to racism and stuff like that, it affects all of us as a whole. So, it will, like, you know, we'll fight for each other, but everything else is like, I feel like they've divided us, and it's a mentality thing.
Yeah,
that's really it.
They are so divided politically.
Yeah, that's really it. It's just a division. A lot of people just choosing not to see eye to eye. Everyone feels like they're their own. It's like it's very egotistical. You know what I mean? Everyone feels like, oh no, you got to do this for me. No one wants to. No, oh no, I can't work that job. Oh no, everyone feels like they're too. And this is a lot of entitlement. They feel like they're too good to do certain things. They feel like I don't want to work here. I'm too good for that. I don't want to do this. So they'd rather be broke than go to work. It's a mentality thing. You know what I mean? It's like you see people. Oh no, I want to buy a house. I want to buy this, but then they buying clothes and they buying all kind of shoes that cost, you know what I mean? Like they spending their money on different things. Priorities are not right. It's just, it's a lot of nonsense.
Let me ask you something. Do this is something just crossed my mind. Do African Americans feel threatened when an African shows up in the neighborhood and begins to live like freshly coming from African immigrant?
No, not at all. We have. There's no problem. There's absolutely there's no animosity. There's no nothing.
Oh, great. I just want to read something a little bit. Somebody came in and dropped in actually two people. The black community is extremely politically diverse. Okay, black people complain about this all the time. Why can't we work together? Is it another way of saying why can't these black folks think like me? It's saying that there are
like
lots and lots of internal disagreement.
Well, yeah, there is because sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah. The unifying factor here is anti-black racism. Virtually all African Americans think that racism is the enemy number one, and so severe is the threat that almost the entire black community is mobilized against it. Because of that, differences of opinion that might split up other groups are buried in the African American community under the weight of anti-racism struggle. Is that the disguise or the weight? Okay. For example, I'm a black man, or I'm black. For example, I'm black. I'm an openly gay man.
Blood clot.
Okay. The African American community is very religious and very conservative. I have black people, including here on Quora, share with me their disgust over my lifestyle. And to be very clear, I'm not too fond of their lifestyle myself. I've also been open about my opinion that revolutionary activities are overall a stupid waste of time. This certainly does not endear me to the black revolutionaries out here. What's up, bro?
Okay.
Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day.
No, what's this gentleman saying?
No, I get what he's saying. He said he's a gay man, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for gay people in America, especially in the black community, it's definitely hard. I can tell you that because the black community is we a lot of us are reserved or come from reserved families.
Yeah.
So just like in Africa, it's like you can't really, it's not really something that you can bring home to your mother or father that would be acceptable. Yeah. Nowadays, it's a lot different. But when it comes down to the working together as black people, it's very hard. It's very hard to do that in America because there is already it's like you said something about the preconceived notion that, okay, you're already Ugandan, so I'm going to treat you a certain way, right? So it's like we do that for ourselves. Oh, nah, he black. Oh, nah, yeah. Like it's like we brush him off. Oh, like, oh, that nigga ain't serious. Like you might have a cousin that look like him and be like, man, that nigga Roger ain't never serious, so he ain't serious. Like you know what I mean? Like you'll start judging it. Like I remember one time. All right, for me, I'm weird. Like if you look like somebody that stole from me, I won't trust you. No. Why not? If you look like somebody that I know be killing niggas and I know be doing stuff, I don't want to do business with just because you look like him. Because we just associate it with, oh, nah, that's what Johnny look like. Johnny be stealing all the time. I'm good, bro. Don't worry about
I want to be honest with you. I want to be honest with you. I've had some few experiences with Afro-Americans. Only 20% as good as you. I'm among the ones who have come across. I'm being honest with you, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, you see?
Bro, you're a different cat. You're a different breed, bro.
You hear that, mama? You raised me right, mama. You hear that? You raised me right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mom did. Come on. I need to get you some.
He's a pastor,
like,
man.
Yes?
He's a pastor.
He must
bro,
be.
Wait, bro. I'm being honest.
I'm just saying, he loves
20%.
preaching.
20% of these guys, you know, you inclusive, are really good, bro. You give us a different picture.
Appreciate it, man. Respect, man. Appreciate it.
I wish all of them were like you. Much love, bro. Because you're a perfect representation of why we would have wanted an African to come there, learn 1 or 2 or 3 things, come back and be like, hey, those guys are like us. And we can be better at this.
Yeah.
You know, basically, because some of us travel to the US or just to get the accents, you know. You like my African accent? Well, I'm good, yeah. African, you know. So, but then the 80%, they look at you like, what's wrong with this? You know, strong language.
I know. It's very. We're very judgmental. I want to say
and like even when someone's looking at you really good and like, wow, I like his hairstyle. I mean, I like that. So when an African looks at you, they're like, wow, I like this. So I look at you. I studied literally every detail. Africans are so detailed in studying.
Okay, but you see, but you see,
touch, because they say an African.
So you want to touch his hair?
No, I'm just being honest. Because they're like, it's just real.
I was but just want to know where y'all go right now.
Wait. I'm telling you that typical African culture. So they're like, okay, of course they don't want to touch, but they're like, is this real? And then they're like, so they study. No,
I get you. They're admiring. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
They study
but
every
anyone can
single
admire,
detail.
really.
But in America, no, but that happens in America too. Sometimes someone be looking and they're really admiring it. Fuck you looking at. But at the same time, it that's not normal. Like that's just not normal. Like that's not normal for me. But like I understand now that I come to so many different African countries. I'm like, that's normal behavior as human beings.
Yeah, because
you get me?
Because
So Maniac, I love the fact that it's giving you vibes.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. I have questions for you. We're speaking about America. Elections coming around.
Oh.
Elections coming around.
Yeah. And I think
in the US.
This year election. Yeah, this year,
and
November.
Donald Trump is really trying to get there, to get back. And I'm like, if these guys can do, how about Africa? Why can't someone retire and then kind of get back? And, you know, okay, let's just move on.
So my question is, why is the black community generally not diverse politically in the US?
Diverse?
You mean like we don't vote and stuff, you mean? You mean like us voting and stuff? Is that what you mean? Or you mean, when you say diverse, like...
They're right.
Yeah, so for me, because we feel like it's not going to change anything. So in America, in America, the Electoral College is the one who decides who the president is, but nobody really understands that. It's not you who votes that makes them president. It's the Electoral College. So the Electoral College, and I hope I'm saying this properly, they basically look at how many votes. Basically, they look at what their state wants to do and then they decide. But sometimes they can decide the other way. So they'll be like, okay, the majority of the state wants a Republican, so we're gonna vote on the Republican side, right? Majority of the state wants a Democrat, we vote on the Democrat side. But the majority of your state could want, like for example, with George Bush and Al Gore, these are two presidents that ran against each other like in 2000, right? And they and Al Gore actually won the primary. Al Gore all the votes from the people. But the Electoral College said George Bush was president, so he became president. Now, to me, when I found that out, I was very young when I found that out. I was still in elementary school, I think, and when or primary school, whatever you guys call it. And when I found that out, I was like, damn. I was like, okay, and it grew with me. Like as I got older and older, and I seen, I was like, yo, so our votes don't matter. So, but it matters to an extent. It does matter, but it's like, that feeling of just knowing that it's not really us that's making that decision, to me, I think that I mean, I'm educated enough to know that, but it's like, I feel like when you see, okay, you see the people around you, you see everyone around you say, nah, we don't like Trump, but then your state elects Trump, it's like, that's not right. Like, you have a feeling that is like, nah, something's not going on here. So it's the untrustworthy. And plus, I want you to look up something called the Tuskegee experiments in America. That's when they were experimenting on black people by giving us syphilis and seeing what happens by just not giving us treatments. They actually did. This is documented. This is real life. So it's like, when you come from a society like that, it's very hard to believe anything that they tell us, because we were the oppressed people. We are the oppressed people. So systemically, like socially, everything. So it's like, it's very hard to, if you tell me, okay, this president's gonna do good, we're probably like, yeah, whatever. Nothing's gonna change. You get what I'm saying? Because we didn't see, and it's like, when you tell us to go take vaccines and things like that, we like, y'all gave us syphilis back then. You think we about to go you think we about to go just blindly take this shit? You gotta be fucked up. It's like, you made us not trust you no more, fam. So that's what it is. We have no faith. We have no faith in our in our democracy anymore. I believe that as like a whole for black people. I believe that's what it is. The last time we really showed up and showed out was for Obama. That's when you seen black. I was like, oh, now we got a chance. Oh shit, let me go. Like, you know what I mean? Like you seeing Jay-Z doing free concerts for him. You see, like, that's when everyone again was on the same mission. You feel me? You see what we could do, but it's like, we don't do it.
Kanye West stepped up for Donald Trump.
Kanye West, I don't want to talk about him.
He's a man of his own.
No, I think we need to get him help. Right? I think we need to get some kind of help for him.
Yeah, but
I believe his friends are fucked up people. I'm not gonna talk about Kanye. Kanye's friends and everyone around him are fucked up people.
Do you know he came to Uganda here and he kind of camped?
That was some kind of therapy for him.
Yeah, but he came to Uganda. He kind of camped in the Murchison Falls National Park, where the lions and all these kind of animals, the big fight, the leopards.
He wanted to isolate himself.
And then he recorded part of his album there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I'm glad you're back.
He just wanted to isolate himself.
I'm glad you're back.
But part of his treatment.
To your homeland.
God bless him, man. I wish him, you know, wealth and good fortune. Yeah, I'm happy I'm back. I'm happy.
We've been watching American politics lately, and we're seeing Trump being very vocal about the previous president and the current president having policies that don't favor Americans. What's your take on that?
He's right, actually. There's certain things that Trump was just right about. It's like, he's probably irate and probably a little retarded, but he's right. He's actually right. That part right there is correct, because there's a lot of policies that favor international people rather than the Americans. And so the same way how you guys say there's policies that favor me, that's how they have it in America too. So like, we'll have factories, and instead of hiring the workers in America, we'll go build a factory in China. And go build a factory somewhere over here or something, get it mad cheap, and you sell it over there for
made in California, assembled in China.
Yeah. It's nothing's made in California, bro. Everything is made in China.
Is Trump?
It's maybe assembled in California.
It's not about asking about Trump, but apparently, he might be heading back into American presidency. I'm suspecting.
Who, Trump? It's very possible.
Yeah, because of the way he's marketing himself and all these kind of things and all the whole kind of political play. I'm like, okay, you're coming back soon, maybe, but I wish to see you, but a different version of you, because he's trying to look like he really loves blacks.
So did Obama's time as president impact the blacks in America, the black communities in America?
It impacted us spiritually, morally.
How about economically?
Economically, no. Financially, no. Which is basically economically, but any like policy wise, everything that he tried to do for us, the Congress and Senate would shoot down. The House of Representatives, they would shoot down. The president doesn't have all the power. It's a democracy. So there's checks and balances. There's executive office, judicial office, and then I forgot the other one. But it's three different like branches. So a president is not king. So he no matter what he wants to do, Congress has to approve it. You can't just go to war. Congress has to approve that. You can't just say, okay, you can't just make laws without Congress approving it. So the majority of Congress was actually Republican Party or whoever the people who approved the stuff is. They were Republicans. Majority of them. So they would anything Obama wanted, they would kick away.
So we have Obama, we have George Bush, we have Biden, we have Donald Trump.
Yeah.
All of them have been presidents of America.
Yeah, I lived through all of them.
Who has impacted the economies of the economy of the blacks more?
I always heard. All right, to be honest, the economy of the black. I feel like during the pandemic, all the scammers love Trump. That's what I feel like. I feel like all the scammers and you know all the criminals, all the people doing shady stuff, all the businessmen, white collar crime people doing this funny stuff, white and black. I believe they benefited from Trump when he was in office, but the working class people did not. I don't believe from Trump. I believe working class people benefited the most. This is just stories that I hear. I was alive, but I wasn't like I didn't really understand it. Was Bill Clinton? I believe, and this is from what I hear again, is that the working class of the black community did a little bit better under Clinton. But this is just what I hear. I could be even incorrect. So I'm just telling you that's from what I hear. But from what I've seen black people do good under Trump, but not necessarily the working class black people. I've seen the people who are in the streets doing funny stuff, and I've seen the rich white people get more richer under Trump. That's what I've seen happen.
Yeah.
And this is just my from what I see. I don't know everyone else's. Someone else can tell you a whole other story.
Hey, by the way, thank you for being part of us today. On
Yes, sir.
We've been with Maniac, Booker Chimmy, and Shiloh, right here from the Pearl of Africa, Uganda.
Know the vibes.
Yeah, bro. Can you give us a kind of take out?
It's your boy Maniac, man. You know the vibes. I'm here with the men at work. You know what I'm saying? And
Wagwan,
done know the things. Big up Clarendon, big up Florida, big up everywhere. You see me?
Bless up.
Big up all the African people all over the world. You see me? Believe in your country. Bless up your country. Build up your country here.
Yeah.